What can a State House of Assembly member actually do? Many Nigerians know the president. Many Nigerians know their governor. Some know their senator and House of Representatives member. But when you ask many voters about their State House of Assembly member, the answer is often silence. Some people do not know the name of the person representing them. Some do not know what the office does. And some candidates themselves campaign as if they do not understand the office they are contesting for. That is dangerous. Because the State House of Assembly is one of the most important institutions in state government. If it is strong, the governor can be checked. If it is weak, the governor can become too powerful. If it works well, citizens have a stronger voice in state affairs. If it fails, the people lose an important layer of accountability. Welcome to Win and Govern Nigeria, where we help candidates campaign better, leaders govern better, and citizens demand better. Today, we are discussing, what can a State House of Assembly member actually do? First, a House of Assembly member represents a state constituency. A State House of Assembly member is elected to represent a state constituency. This is different from a senator. This is different from a House of Representatives member. A senator and House of Representatives member work at the federal level in Abuja. But a State House of Assembly member works at the state level, usually in the state capital. That means their focus should be on state laws, state budgets, state ministries, state agencies, and the needs of their state constituency. So when a candidate is contesting for State House of Assembly, the campaign should not sound like a presidential campaign. It should not sound like a governorship campaign. It should focus on what the office can actually do at the state level. Second, they make state laws. One major job of a State House of Assembly member is lawmaking. They can sponsor bills. They can debate bills. They can support or oppose proposed laws. They can push for laws that affect education, healthcare, transport, land, markets, taxation, environment, local government administration, business regulation and other state matters. For example, if traders are suffering from unfair levies, the State House of Assembly can examine the laws and policies behind those levies. If public schools are declining, they can push for stronger state education laws and better implementation. If primary health care is failing, they can demand stronger laws, funding and oversight. But here is the problem. Many candidates do not talk about laws. They talk only about personal help. They say, I will give scholarships. I will give women empowerment. I will share items. Those things may help some people temporarily, but they are not the full work of the office. The real question is, what laws will you support to improve the lives of the people? A serious House of Assembly candidate should answer that clearly. Third, they approve the state budget. This is very important. Every year, the governor presents a budget to the State House of Assembly. That budget shows how the state plans to collect and spend money. The House of Assembly should not just approve it without serious examination. Members are supposed to ask questions. How much is going to education? How much is going to healthcare? How much is going to roads? How much is going to salaries? How much is going to debt servicing? How much is going to projects in different communities? A serious House of Assembly member should study the budget and ask, how does this budget affect my constituency? If your community has no good road, no functioning health center, no clean water, and no serious government project, your representative should be asking questions. During budget discussions, budget approval is not a ceremony. It is one of the strongest tools of representation. Fourth, they conduct oversight. Oversight simply means checking whether government ministries, departments, and agencies are doing their work properly. This is where the State House of Assembly becomes very powerful. They can invite commissioners and agency heads to explain what they are doing. They can ask how public money is being spent. They can investigate abandoned projects. They can question poor implementation of state programs. They can demand reports. They can visit project sites. They can expose waste, delay and poor performance through proper legislative processes. For example, if money was approved for a road project and the road was not built, the House of Assembly should ask questions. If money was approved for a hospital and the hospital has no equipment, they should ask questions. If a state program is announced but citizens see no results, they should ask questions. A weak House of Assembly claps for everything. A serious House of Assembly asks responsible questions. That is not fighting the governor. That is doing the job. Fifth, they represent the people's voice. A House of Assembly member should carry the concerns of the constituency into the state legislature. That means the person must listen to the people. Not only during elections. Not only when they want votes. Consistently. They should know the problems in their constituency. They should meet community leaders, youth groups, women's groups, traders, farmers, teachers, health workers, business owners, and ordinary citizens. They should know which roads are bad. They should know which schools are failing. They should know which health centers are not functioning. They should know which government policies are hurting the people. Then they should take those issues to the State House of Assembly. Representation is not just attending meetings in the state capital. Representation means becoming the voice of your people where decisions are made. Sixth, they can influence development, but they are not governors. This is where honesty is needed. A State House of Assembly member is not the governor. They do not control the whole state budget. They do not award all state contracts. They do not command all ministries. They cannot single-handedly transform the whole state. So when a House of Assembly candidate promises to build every road, provide every job, fix every school and solve every problem alone, voters should be careful. That may sound sweet, but it is not honest. What they can do is push for their constituency in the budget, sponsor useful bills, carry out oversight, raise motions, ask questions, influence state priorities, work with the governor and relevant ministries, report back to the people. That is the honest role. A serious candidate should say, this is what I can do directly. This is what I can influence. This is what requires partnership with the governor, ministries, agencies, and local government. That kind of honesty builds trust. Seventh, they must report back to the people. A good House of Assembly member should not disappear after the election. Citizens should not have to wait 4 years before seeing their representative again. There should be regular feedback. Town hall meetings. Community visits. Public reports. Budget updates. Project tracking. Constituency office hours. Clear communication channels. The representative should be able to say, these are the bills I supported. These are the motions I raised. These are the issues I presented. These are the projects I pushed for. These are the budget provisions affecting our constituency. These are the challenges we are facing. That is accountability. A representative who does not report back is treating the people like election tools. Questions voters should ask every House of Assembly candidate. Before you vote for a State House of Assembly candidate, ask these questions. What state laws will you support? What are the top 3 problems in this constituency? How will you push for our needs in the state budget? How will you monitor state projects in this constituency? How will you hold ministries and agencies accountable? How often will you report back to the people? Will you speak up when the state government is failing? Will you represent the people, or will you only protect your political party? These questions matter. Because a House of Assembly member who cannot answer them is not ready. In closing. So, what can a State House of Assembly member actually do? They represent a state constituency. They make state laws. They approve the state budget. They conduct oversight. They question ministries and agencies. They speak for the people. They influence development. And they help check the power of the governor. This office is not small. It is only treated as small because many citizens do not pay enough attention to it. That must change. If we want better states, we must elect better governors. But we must also elect better State House of Assembly members. Because when the legislature is weak, accountability becomes weak. And when accountability is weak, the people suffer. This is Win and Govern Nigeria. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with a voter, a candidate, or a campaign team. Because winning an election is only the beginning. The real victory is improving the lives of Nigerians. In our next video, we shall discuss what can a House of Representative member actually do